What's going on, everybody? Scott Overholt with SOS Kettlebell. You can find me at soskettlebell.com. Today's video I wanted to talk to you about the push-up. The push-up, everybody knows what push-ups are, but unfortunately it's one of the most common exercises that people will do incorrectly. I see it used as punishment a lot, and for that reason, people are going to go into survival mode in order just to survive the punishment dished out by coaches and people like that. But if you have trouble with push-ups, stay tuned, because I'm going to break down the push-up so anybody at any level can learn how to do good quality push-ups. All right, so before we begin alignment with a push-up, you want to start with hand position. So in order to set your hands, you want to open up your palms as much as you can. You want to align your pinky finger with the outside of your shoulder and your middle finger with the inside of your shoulder. So if you hold your hands up there, you can see that's pretty much how wide I want my hands. Okay, so when we're initiating a push-up, we want to make sure that we've got our body locked out. Like I said, it's a core exercise. So before we can think of it as a core exercise, what are your core muscles? Well, in my opinion, they're your lat muscles. They're all the muscles in your legs, your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes. And then of course it's your abdominals and your torso. That's what most people think of the core. But those big prime movers that I mentioned, those are muscles that we want to keep engaged as we descend into a push-up. So we start with good hand position. We understand that we've got to keep our, especially lower back, out of harm's way when we're doing these. If you train with me in classes or personal training, you practice mobility. All of these mobility drills will lead you up to the proper fundamentals of position and how to hold all of your core exercises, push-ups, squats, lunges. It's all built into the warm-up. So you get your hand placement, and then the easiest way to start to be able to do a good push-up is to elevate it, especially if they're really challenging for you. Your upper back melts, your lower back melts. You want to elevate your push-up. So we get our hands set. Got a bench here. I got my hands right underneath my shoulders. So I'm gonna get up on my toes. I'm gonna make sure that my legs stay nice and tight. I wanna make sure I don't have this arch in my lower back. Instead, I'm gonna pull my pelvis forward and keep my abdominals engaged. So as I lower and descend, it's really common that people's elbows flare out. We don't want that to happen. You want your triceps and your lat muscles to come pretty close together, okay? So we're gonna descend down. Make sure those lats and triceps come close together. We're going to inhale, make sure we hold good position, get into the full range of the motion, and then we push up and out. We make sure that our abs tighten up, our legs tighten up, and then we want to flex our triceps so your elbow pit turns forward, okay? We don't want our elbows to go out. We want our elbow pits pointed forward and locked out on each one, okay? So we get our body set. We're going to inhale, descend down. Exhale, push up, out and away, and make sure we lock all the muscles out. So those are the steps that you want to take in order to get a good quality push-up. After the elevation, after you achieve plateau or kind of reach your limits with that, you would start to descend and come back down, but all the principles still want to stay the same. So I hope you got something from that. If you got any questions on other exercises or with the push-up, just let me know how I can help. Thanks.